Hello, I'm James Berry from Torn Apart by Lisa. This video I'm going to give you 5 very simple steps from making your videos look and sound like this and sounding like this. So the first thing you'll notice is the camera position. I see musicians do this all the time, especially on Facebook, and it's fine, it gets the job done. I've done it loads of times myself, but what you seem to be doing is the audience is looking up at you and you're looking down at them. It's just less appealing. So the first thing to do would be to get a stand. Get any kind of stand, you buy them, they're dead cheap. This is the one I've got. I think it costs like £10, £15 on Amazon. It's dead cheap. Not great for heavy cameras, but for phones they're absolutely ideal. Get yourself one of them and move your camera up facing yourself. It just gives you a bit more of a connection to your audience. It just makes it a little bit more appealing as well. So let's do that now. So straight away this looks much better. Literally all I've done is just change the location of the camera. Now I'm facing you, I'm talking directly at you. As you can see, it just looks a lot more appealing. I'm not looking down here. You know, I can grab my banjo quite easily. There's no hassle at all. So that was step 1. At the moment, I'm filming using the front camera, and it's really tempting to do. It's great because you can see yourself on screen, and you know what you're doing. It makes you a little bit more confident. My step 2 to make your footage look a little bit better would be to switch the camera around so you're using your main camera. Now the reason for this is the pixels, the quality of the camera on your phone, your main camera, is so much better quality. I mean, to be honest, a lot of them are just as good as your DSLR cameras nowadays. So that'll be step 2, just literally just turning the camera around. So let's do that now. So now I've turned the camera around. As you can see, it's so much clearer. You've got so much more detail in that video. Dead easy to do. Just turn that camera around. You've got an amazing camera on your phone. You should use it. And especially if you're wanting to stand out from the crowd, gain them extra fans, gain them extra followers, people will see a HD video and they will take you a lot more seriously. The next step will be the lights. At the moment I'm just using my regular main light, so I'm going to show you what I use. It's dead cheap, dead easy to get a hold of, dead simple to set up. Let's try this. So this here is the light that I use. I did buy a stand for it. You don't have to if you really don't want to. You can find some sort of table to put it on. I got it for £26 from B&Q. It's just a workman's light. Obviously you can spend a fortune on lighting, and the more you spend the better the lighting is, but what I'm trying to show you here is just how you can make a more professional looking setup for as cheap as possible, and this has done me. The only thing is, obviously with the more expensive lights you can change the brightness. That's the disadvantage with buying a £26 light. It's bright enough, it's too bright. So you use this umbrella that I bought from Amazon, naughty naughty. It was £10, and what this does is, rather than having this huge light shining at you, this will diffuse the light and it'll give it a nice even glow, and it'll be bright enough for any kind of video you want to do. So £36, that's all about, plus the stand. But this will just go, singing in the rain, just on here, like that. You can push it further back or further forward. It's up to you, but this will make your video look a lot more professional. So let's set it up behind the camera, facing me, and let's see how it looks. So I've got that light set up, I've got the umbrella on. As you can see, there's an amazing difference in the quality now. I've got a light shining at us so you can see all my face. There's an even glow, it's nice and bright, it's nice and clear. You've got everything that you need, really. One thing I would suggest is, if your phone has a pro mode, you can sometimes, I know I'm using a Google Pixel and it doesn't have that, but what it does have is, with your phone it usually automatically adjusts the brightness. So if there's a way to lock that in, stop doing it automatically, and change your settings. You can make it either lighter or you can make it darker depending on what mood you want. This is nearly done. There's a few more steps I'd like to show you. The second one is the sound. Now I think the sounds okay. If you sounds good, you get away with it. I'm going to show you a cheap mic you can use that you can attach to your phone, and it's just going to give you a lot more clarity in your sound. So let's do that now. I got this mic. It's a Erbaur shotgun mic, specifically for the phone. I got it off Amazon, naughty, for £34. Again, it's dead cheap. It's a worthwhile investment. It comes with one of these, which if you're playing outdoors, it helps stop all the rustling from the wind and stuff like that. So I'm going to attach this now. I'm going to see what difference it makes in the quality of the sound. Let's do it now. So everything you're hearing now is coming from the external shotgun mic. As you can see, it sounds so much clearer. It's a little bit quieter. You can, in video editors and stuff, you can turn up the volume if you want, but you're just getting that little bit extra sound quality from your instruments, from your performances, which, let's face it, is the main thing. You can see, I like the sound of that. So going from what we had before with just on the table to this, very simple steps. Obviously you don't have to take all these steps. Take one or two and you'll just see your quality of videos increase tenfold. So the final step would be to download a video editor. The one I downloaded, it's just called Video Editor, I think. There's loads of them out there. You can do as much or as little as you want with them, but it's worth kind of adding little filters, adjusting the brightness, adding little vignettes. It just gives you that little extra just to make your video pretty cool. So I'll do this now just by magically clicking my fingers. And there you go. That's absolutely everything. So we went from a tabletop, front-facing camera looking at us, with the phone mic, to standing the phone up, getting our own lights, getting our own external mic. There's a little bit of investment, but honestly it is, if you're wanting to do a lot of these videos online, which most people do nowadays, especially since the pubs are closed and there's not many gigs, it's definitely worth just getting that little bit extra, doing that little bit extra. You get so much more out of it. You will get people looking a little bit more at your videos. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you've taken anything from this video and you've learned something, please consider liking it and subscribe to us. It really does help my channel. I'm looking to build it by doing little tutorials like this, just teaching you what I know just from my personal experience. You'll be doing me a massive favour. You'll be helping me lots, and I would really appreciate it. Until the next video, thank you, stay safe, have a good day.